Listen carefully to this little story that has much to teach us. Once upon a time in a laboratory, there were two beautiful perfume bottles, one named Emma and the other, Jake. Emma was very lively, always in a good mood, with positive thoughts, and everyone liked her. On the contrary, Jake was the opposite, grumpy, complaining about everything, always in a bad mood. The other objects in the laboratory didn't like being around him much because he got irritated easily and yelled at everyone. One day, the calculator, very attentive, observed the two perfume bottles from afar and noticed something interesting. Every time Emma spoke, a spray of her perfume emanated from her, and those around her made an expression as if they were smelling the best perfume in the world. When Jake yelled and argued, those next to him made a very unpleasant expression, as if they were smelling the worst odor imaginable. Very curious, the calculator went to check. When she arrived next to Emma, she said, "Good morning, Emma." Emma, being very animated, responded, "Good morning, Mrs. Calculator. What a beautiful day it is, isn't it? I'm so excited. I believe we'll have a wonderful day. But now, tell me, how are you? I noticed you've been working hard lately." While Emma spoke, Mrs. Calculator came close to smell the perfume, and she was surprised. It was the best perfume she had ever smelled, sweet, gentle, incredibly wonderful. She could stay there talking for hours because it was so pleasant to be around Emma. However, she was still curious about Jake. So, after some time, she bid farewell to Emma and went to meet Jake, arriving there with a beautiful smile, greeted him. "Good morning, Jake." He responded with a sour face, "Good morning. What's good about this day? Everyone decided to wake up early, they didn't let me sleep longer. Besides, the colored pens won't stop chattering, not to mention those birds outside singing, they annoy me so much. I just wanted some silence, and now you come here to bother me." While Jake spoke, Mrs. Calculator observed in astonishment. A horrible smell emanated from him, like the smell of spoiled food. She started feeling so sick that she couldn't take it, left Jake complaining alone, and fled far away from him. On her desk, Mrs. Calculator understood that Emma exuded what was inside her, so she was kind, dear, and joyful, and everyone loved being with her. Jake, on the other hand, with a bad perfume inside him, was annoying and complained so much that no one liked his company. Now, reflect with me, which one do you resemble? The reflection I want to share today is in Luke, chapter 6, verse 45, which says, "A good person brings good things out of the good stored up in their heart, and an evil person brings evil things out of the evil stored up in their heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of." Our heart is a reservoir that overflows into the lives of those around us. What are we overflowing into the lives of our spouses, our children, our parents, friends, and co-workers? We need to remember that our words have the power to bless or curse, and we will reap what we sow. Therefore, we must follow the instruction found in Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 29, which tells us, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Following this guidance, we remember the story from the beginning of this video where Emma exuded the kindness within her, and everyone who talked to her could feel her sweet perfume. It was pleasant to be around her. When we know Jesus, we need to change the perfume within us, discard all arrogance, lack of empathy, hatred, and resentment, and fill ourselves with the fragrance of Christ so that those around us can sense this sweet fragrance and find it pleasant to be in our company. God bless.